to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. I'm Terrilena, and I'm here with my co-host, Miss Francine Gregory. Come on in, get your favorite beverage, relax, and let's get this party started. You know, we always like to bring you topics that we hope will help you grow and expand in your lifestyle and in your business. So what's the topic today, Fran?
We're going to be talking about going into the new year with some purpose and focus. Yeah, got some really good things to discuss, things that are really going to help us do business better.
Mm-hmm.
So, getting this party started, let's just start with a question.
Okay.
What did this year teach you that you cannot afford to ignore next year?
Wow, that I'm just gonna let that marinate out there because I hadn't really thought about it, to tell you the truth. But now that you've asked the question, I know one thing. I can't afford to ignore AI. I have to think AI first. So that's the one thing that I can't afford to ignore.
That's really good. I was thinking about one of our clients, and they do outreaches all the time, and they were thinking, and so when they're out, you know, they want to follow up on the people that they've connected to, and the system was not functioning that way, where the follow-up wasn't as efficient as it should be.
Okay.
And so then you just started talking about AI, so I'm going to go down this little trail. I sat there and I was like, oh, I know what we can do. And I went to the AI tool that we use to help create apps and things of that nature. And I just said, we need to have a follow-up system for this particular client. And this is what they do. And how can we make this better? And AI went, and it wrote out a whole plan for follow-up.
Exactly.
And then I said, okay, I need to create something that will make it easy for the people who are following up and for the people who are participating. It wrote all of that out. With an app with like punching names and numbers and sending it over to someplace else to track and to report and everything. I was like, I was amazed.
It is amazing to watch it spit that stuff out.
and me not having to code it.
Okay.
I didn't have to code anything. I just told it what I wanted. It created what I wanted. And so I have the bones and the structure, and I'm meeting with the team over there and for them to beta test it.
Okay.
You know, to find out where the little trip hazards are. Oh, we need to fix that. This link isn't working. Whatever that looks like,
get the bugs out.
To get the little bugs out. And it dawned on me, this has been available all along, but not to the general public. This is what you did when you had your phone, and the first iPhone came out, did not have a camera, didn't have any music, and some other things, but they shipped it anyway. And then they have beta testers who go in and test for bugs and things, and that's how it works. I was like, we've been doing this for years.
How things evolve.
Right. We just did not know what was going. Now we know, we can see behind the scenes. We can see what's in the back of the TV, see the circuits working. And I was like, oh.
And we
All
don't
of
have
the,
to be the crash dummies anymore.
we can do so
Uh,
many things with AI.
mhm.
So hopefully you all are not going to ignore AI in the next year. You cannot afford to do that. It can make things easier. I was talking to someone else, and I walked in there, and they had this piece of paper with this tiny handwriting, and they were trying to type. I was like, let me show you something. And I took a snapshot of it, put it in ChatGPT, and it spit out the entire transcript of what they were
Wow.
trying to go into and type. And they were like, I said, now you still have to go in there, clean it up, and make sure it's accurate in what it interpreted as in the handwriting. But at least you're not having to go back and do all the typing yourself. They were like, oh, okay, I'm gonna need another class. I'm like, no problem. Just
Oh,
because it saved them
mhm.
of at least 3 or 4 hours of work,
Correct.
just that one thing. So this year, we cannot afford to ignore AI.
Mhm.
And if you are ignoring AI because, oh, it's too hard, or the robots are taking over, no. And like we keep saying, AI is not coming for your job, it's coming for your to-do list. AI
Mhm.
is a tool that's going to help you and help you do better,
Mhm.
faster, more efficiently.
There you go.
So the next thing, finish before you start. Decide
Mhm.
right now what you want next year to look like. Don't wait for January.
Mhm. You
What
know what? I think this is a really good time because most people are resting. They're taking a vacation. They're considering themselves to be on holiday. What a nice time to reflect on what you want next year because things are calm. You're not, in a fast-paced schedule, hopefully, because you took control over the holiday, maybe change some things up, and now you have some time to actually reflect. What
Mhm.
do I want? Do we, so many times we fail to answer that question. We're
What do
just
you
doing.
and when we're talking about what do you want the new year to look like? I am going to have peace and calm throughout the new year, regardless of what comes up. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to be restful. I am going to have
Mhm.
clarity going into my appointments. I am going to be efficient with my time. I'm not going to overwork. I'm going to do one
There you
important
go.
thing for the day. I am going to, you are declaring and
Mhm.
deciding what the year will look like
Mhm.
before January gets here.
Yes. Are you taking on new projects? If so, what will they look like? And what is your boundary? Here's the thing. I think too, we make a lot of plans. Do we plan what the boundaries are? When is too far? When am I getting into stress? What are the signs? When I see this, when am I going to make a U-turn? Do you understand what I'm saying, Fran?
I do.
That should be part of it too, getting clarity. What's the boundary here? I'm not going to work uh 15, 16 hours a day.
And if you don't want to work weekends, don't work weekends. If you don't want to work after 4 o'clock, don't work. Decide your story now. Decide what that's going to be now. I'm not working past. Some people work till 6 o'clock. Okay, I'm not working past 6. Pencils down. Turn the paper over. Pencils down. I'm not working past 6. Not taking calls. turning on do not disturb, and what I want to say is respect your boundary that you set. Don't let somebody else set your boundary.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not letting other people's emergencies set my schedule. I get these texts. Call me now, please, right away. Wait a minute. I have other customers. I am actually providing a service over here, and I'm getting texts like I'm a heart surgeon or something. Come on, people.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to decide now what the year is going to look like, deciding now what our calendars are going to look like, deciding now what our day is going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are people pushing you on, oh, well, you're not doing anything.
I'm resting, and resting is a thing. Okay.
Resting is a thing.
Because I'm refueling, I'm re-energizing. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, let me put it this way. It's like when you plug in your Tesla, you're not trying to drive it while it's plugged in.
But there are many people who are trying to drive while they're plugged in.
Okay. Are you feeling does that make sense?
You can't go anywhere because yes, you trying to drive the car and it's plugged into the wall. You're gonna get all kind of error lights and like, where are you going? Matter of fact, the car don't start while it's plugged in. Okay. You have to stop charging in order for it to even decide that it was going to start to go somewhere.
And why is that? So that the battery can kick in because it's been recharged.
Okay, so I'm a Star Trek fan. And so the Borg, right? They had to regenerate. Regenerate is literally recharging. So they had to plug in. You cannot go 24/7. That is called sleep. Your sleep is where you recharge and you plug in you get into the rest. You just talked about rest is a thing. Well, you plug into rest. And we do it with the phones
all the time.
The phone cannot just keep running without a charge. But we try and do our body that way.
Okay. And here's the other thing. Can we let go of what drains us? What is draining your battery? Do you have a customer that you just cannot please? Maybe you need to fire them. Are you losing sleep because you have a project that is so insurmountable? Maybe you need to review whether or not you want to continue serving that customer. Are they keeping you up at night? Have they hired you to worry for them? We have someone in our life who always talks about how people hired worry to worry for them.
Okay, how is worry doing that? Worry ain't got no money. Oh, that's his worry.
You know what I'm saying?
So when in the line of letting go of what drains you, you can't carry disappointment either. So something didn't work, or something, maybe you made a mistake and you missed a step, or you missed something. You can't keep carrying that. Oh, they're gonna, oh my God, what do they think?
Well on that.
Stop. Okay, that's over.
Learn from it.
And move forward.
Isn't that what we tell our children? Okay, what can we learn from this?
Right. Back in the day, they call it, don't cry over spilled milk. Okay, it's spilled. Now what you going to do? Try and scrape it back up and put it back in the bottle? No. Keep moving forward. Learn from it. Oh, that won't happen again. Put in some checks and balances so that you won't make the mistake again, and just move forward. And if, somebody gets disappointed because of that, well, okay, you just, okay.
I'm sorry, we don't do that service this anymore. We,
Look, tell
you,
me how, and why do we think that we have to keep something going when other people have made, or other companies have
I
made the adjustment
made a
and
shift.
said, and we don't carry that anymore, or we don't do
Oh,
this.
I like that. We don't carry that. How many times have you had that happen? We don't carry that anymore.
And we just dealt with it. Okay, yeah, they don't carry that
But
anymore.
because we had one customer, uno, who wanted that, and it wasn't a big order, it was just one. We kept carrying that. Come on.
And you're carrying the weight of that, the everything that goes along with that, the maintenance of that. Let's just let some things go.
There you go.
So you can't carry disappointment. You can't carry clutter.
Okay.
We talked about Bob Goff, and every Thursday he lets something go. He gets rid of something.
And I was thinking, when you said that, I thought 365. No, it's only 52 if he's only doing one thing every Thursday. But what if you did 7 things for every day of the week on Thursday? You will have gotten rid of 365 objects.
And it could be objects. It could be ideas that no longer work for you. Maybe you like, oh, I want to do this thing. Maybe you were trying to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you wanted to start a YouTube channel and it was going to be about X, and now you don't want to do X anymore. You want to do Y. Let X go.
There you go.
You don't have to keep carrying that. You don't have to do every social media channel in the book. Mm-hmm. You can say, you know what? My people are right here. I'm going to focus on this. I am not going to focus on the other 14 other platforms that are out there. You don't have to, because you don't need to be drained. Okay, you can't carry this
so thin that you can see through the peanut butter. Come on.
And you let go of confusion. Don't carry that into the new year and expect to be different.
I like it. Wow. Look for an area that you're trying to break through with. Like, are you trying to change your mindset? Are you trying to get physically fit? Is it your business model? What are you doing? And commit to making some real progress.
So if it's not serving your assignment, why are we picking it up?
I have no idea, Fran. Take it out the cart. You know you could, how when you're ordering online, you say, oh, I need to take that out the cart.
Right. And sometimes you accidentally tap something and put it in the cart. And I'm like, that is not what I wanted.
And I certainly didn't want to.
Because breakthrough follows focus. When you become focused and intentional on whatever it is that you are trying to do, and you're sticking to your assignment has boundaries. I can't be on Terry's assignment. I have to be on my assignment. So if I'm, say for instance, we are serving a particular client, and someone else comes in and they want the same type of service, but they're not willing to pay for that service. They're not willing to do what we ask them to do. We cannot expend that energy over there, even though we love you. We can't expend our energy over there because you are not willing to make the investment that you need to make in order for us to help you. That could be an investment in time. It could be an investment in money. Whatever it is, we cannot put our focus on the people who have made the investment
Mm-hmm.
and over the others that have not. We have to put those who have over the other ones who have not made the investment. And we need to see that. You as a business owner, you have a big heart, you want to help everybody. But the people who are draining you are the ones who don't want to pay.
Absolutely. So you need to audit your circle. Who is actually pouring into you and who drained you last year? Then where are the people who actually challenge you to grow? In other words, you had to go out and learn something new in order to serve them, or you may have had to, make an adjustment to better serve your clients.
Okay,
Come on, go ahead,
in
Frank.
this right in here in this part right here,
Mm-hmm.
we're auditing the circle. We're taking count of who's hanging around us.
Mm-hmm.
You need to identify the mosquitoes, the vampires, the leeches.
Oh my gosh.
Who's pulling you back and not helping you get to where you're supposed to be?
You need a fumigator. You need to come in there and just get rid of
Serious.
all of those insects and vermin and whatever's going on. Come
We
on.
need to audit the people we give attention to.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Everybody's not going.
you know how when after we do an event, we do a plus delta.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That's
what
what we
we
need
need
to do.
with the people in our lives.
Are they pushing me or pulling me to my next level, or are they stifling me and keeping me, or are they blocking me? You play football and the blocker is there trying to keep you from getting to the goal.
Mm-hmm,
Are the
mm-hmm,
people that are in your life, are they blocking you from getting to your next level, or either they're help pulling you up or pushing you forward, telling you you can do it? Come on.
mm-hmm.
We talked
Are they
about
assisting? Isn't they say in basketball? Is that an assist?
an
Is that what they
assist
call it?
when they pass you the ball so that you can make the shot. Yes. Do you have people in your community that are pushing you forward and
Mm-hmm,
pulling you, helping you get up to the next level? Or do you have people who are doing that crab mentality? They're pulling you down or blocking you to not let you go through. What
mm-hmm,
you got to audit the people in your circle. And it's sometimes the people who are closest to you. What
mm-hmm,
is your plan if the people that you're auditing are the people, it could be a spouse, it could be a child or somebody, and you got to deal with that. You can't not just get out of the relationship, but what's your maneuverability if they're not supportive?
mm-hmm.
Are you going to quit?
What is the boundary? Where is the boundary line?
Not everybody is going to support you. Some people are going to misunderstand you and misunderstand your purpose. What do you do when they misunderstand you? What do you have in place for those who you can't get away from? See,
Mm-hmm.
this is what we're talking about. These safeguards need to be put in place now.
Especially like if you work from home. What are your boundaries? Do people just get to knock on the door and just come on in? Or are they invited in? Are they
Yeah, boundaries are good.
on right now? So
What's going to happen?
how are you going to handle that? Where's the boundaries?
And you try and sit down and have a boundary with somebody, and they may not get you. You may need to take up an office somewhere else
Mm-hmm.
if that's going to help you.
Mm-hmm. You may need to go to a shared space or to a Starbucks or wherever you have to go, to a library, where you can have, you know, be able to focus without interruption. That's
Correct.
it. Uninterrupted focus. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, you need to set some rhythms. And when we say rhythms, we're talking about systems and
Okay.
how you do something every day. Some people could call them habits, um,
Routine.
routines. That's it. Because here's the thing, and we're not talking about resolutions. See, you notice we didn't say, what's your resolution for the new year? No, what's your rhythm? What's your
Mm-hmm.
routine for the new year? Because resolutions will fade out,
Mm-hmm.
they will evaporate. But your rhythm, how you do something, will create your momentum. Do you pray every day before you
Mm-hmm.
get started on your day? What's your routine? For me, one of my routines is I got to work out before I start work.
Absolutely. And I can feel the shift. When the time changed, I wasn't able to, well, I was, but I did not take the initiative to gradually change my rhythm. And as a result, I'm paying for it right now.
Yeah. So you got to honor your rhythm. Honor
Mm-hmm.
and see, here's the thing, you have to make a plan for the time change.
For the
You have to
change.
make a plan for the seasonal change, the
Mm-hmm.
season change. Okay, because I was talking to somebody not too long ago, I was talking to B, and we were talking, and I said, she said you got to get the blankets out and you got to get the sweaters out and do some different things because winter is coming. We know winter is coming. It happens every year, but
Mm-hmm.
people they're not thinking about that. Winter is coming. Your winter in business is coming. It may not be in December, your winter for your business, whatever that season is for your business, where you need to do some other things. It's coming. Spring
Mm.
is coming. Fall is coming.
Summer.
Summer is coming. We know this happens every year. So why are we not prepared for that?
I don't know. Because as long as the earth remains, there'll be seed time and harvest. Mm-hmm.
There is the seasons are going to be here. What
Mm-hmm.
season are you in right now? Are you growing? Are you expanding? Is this a
Mm.
season of rest?
Now,
You know
you
this.
know something? I don't think people think about that. Is this a season of rest? Because you know the soil has to rest from time to time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Uh, Fran, where you plow over the land and just let it furrow
rest.
and rest. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't just keep it going and going and going. Everything had to rest. Small systems carry big change.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Small systems carry big change. Is that what you said?
I did, because there's weekly planning. And you
Mm-hmm.
don't need to get overwhelmed in this, because if you have your routine set, you're looking at your calendar. Our routine is on every morning at 7 o'clock, or what we're looking at the calendar, what's on for the week. What did we take on for the day that we need to address
Mm.
today?
Mm-hmm.
What's coming up on the bigger calendar that we need to be prepared for, and just going over the calendar every day just to check in to see so we don't miss something.
Mm.
That's a rhythm.
I like
Checking
it.
your calendar is a rhythm,
Okay.
and putting things on the calendar and consulting your calendar before you make a commitment is a
That's
rhythm.
that's the thing. Let me check my calendar. And lately I have not done that, and I have double booked, had to make a call, had to, move some stuff around. I didn't like it. And so I must make it a habit to say, Because we say that all the time. Is it in the budget? Is it on the calendar? Right?
And you check those two things every time. You check those two things. And we're going to leave you with this. Upgrade your mindset. Next year is going to demand a higher level of thought. What beliefs are you going to need to retire?
Oh, I love that. What beliefs must you retire?
And what beliefs do you need to adopt? If you've been putting off AI and it's like, I don't know about this AI stuff, we're not telling you. You can put it off if you want to, like we started the top of the conversation today. You can put it off, but it's not one of the things you should be missing, because AI is changing things. AI is not going away. It's always been here. You just never noticed it.
Exactly.
It's always been here. And now it's more prevalent. Especially in business, it can help you get your business done better, faster, and more efficiently. So don't sleep on it. And what other belief do you need to adopt? That you're worth it? That you have something to contribute? Because you do. And then we want to tell you to celebrate your wins this year.
Come on, guys.
Celebrate
the fact that you got through last year. Come on.
Make room for something new. Clear some space. If you got to do like Bob Goff and clear some off every Thursday, clear some space, schedule, and for something new opportunities. Because if you're all cluttered up, where can you take in a new opportunity? Strengthen your non-negotiables. What will you no longer compromise?
I like it.
Your peace, your health, your boundaries. Set them now. Time with God. Some of you are in ministry and you need time with God because you need to be hearing in. So set your boundaries now. Your non-negotiable times and systems. Momentum is not magic. It's management. And what does not get management, you will lose. Whatever you mismanage, you will lose.
You will lose it.
So create a declaration for this new year coming up. A simple sentence. I will move with some focus. I will honor my commitments. Figure out what your declaration for the new year is. I remember Gary Vee had a manifesto for the new year. What's your manifesto? And you can put it on your phone. Yeah, you can put it on your phone. It's just a declaration of what you decide and what you expect and what you will do. Decide, expect, and do for the new year. When you enter the new year with your rhythms, your momentum, your declaration, your manifesto in place, you don't start from zero. You're starting from a place of you have already decided what the new year is going to look like. So walk into that. You recognize it. You set it up now. So when January hits, you already know what the new year is looking like. So we want to say thank you for tuning into this little coffee talk today. We also want you to do another thing, which is become a part of the Biz Chicks community. Go to bizchicks.net. That's it. Join the community. It's free to join the community. You'll get tips, strategies, and you'll be able to learn. We got workshops and things coming up, but you'll find all of that in the Biz Chicks community. And then we want to remind you that we're here Monday through Friday. Tuesdays, TJ is here talking to us about marketing and social media. You really need to tune in and see how those things are changing. You want to come in with Coach Karen on Wednesday with bringing in some profits every day. Come on, y'all. We can bring money in every day. Yes, you can. And then Thursday, Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu. She's going to have guests that can help you to breathe, help you to rest, help you to, because you need to be fit for duty.
Yes.
Physically fit for duty. And Friday, we talk tech with the Tech Divas and bring you up to speed on the latest in technology so that you have a well-rounded business. So thank you for tuning in. Terry?
We are here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle and run a profitable business that's fun to run. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.